Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel, Doobie-Doo Travels. My name is Kim. If you're new here, welcome. If you've subscribed and you've been watching my videos, welcome back. I'm so excited to have you guys back. If you like my channel, please give me a subscribe and a like. It doesn't cost anything and it's just really easy and it means a lot to me. So here I am in the future. I am home from my cruise on Liberty of the Seas. And I'm so excited to give you a tour of the ship. It's a beautiful ship. It has a lot of activities for the kids. So let's take a look. Come along with me and let's take a tour of the ship. Hi everybody, this is Kim from Doobie-Doo Travels. Here we are boarding the beautiful Liberty of the Sea, sailing out of Cape Liberty, Bayonne, New Jersey. This is when you get a first look. The excitement is building and you get a look of the ship going up the gangway after you checked in. So let's start our tour on deck number 2. On this deck, they have staterooms, this reception area, and there's also a conference room area. There's stairs straight ahead of us to go to upper decks, and there's banks of elevators on either side of this conference center. As you walk in, these are conference rooms that can be rented out during a cruise if you're having an event or if you're having a business meeting. As you go down, there's quite a few rooms available. So this is Studio B on deck 3. This is where the ice show is and where the ice skating for the kids is. Let's go take a look at the show. Wow, that was a great show. I am so glad I was able to put a couple little snippets in there so you can kind of see what it was like. Now, as we leave Studio B, we're going to be heading over to the On Air Club. Now, this club is for karaoke. This is a big favorite from many people on the ship. As you can tell, there's many chairs and tables and booths to sit at to watch the karaoke and enjoy a cocktail or a drink. As we're going to be leaving, you're going to see the bar area where you're able to order your drinks. So as we leave there, we're going to be heading over to the art gallery. So the art gallery has many pieces of art that are auctioned off. They also sometimes have seminars on different pieces of art that you can take a look at. Those are stairs to go up to the next deck, deck 4. Here's some more art. As you can see ahead of us, there's 2 banks of elevators and there is one of the main dining rooms. So now let's check out deck number 4. So here is a restaurant. This is an additional charge. This one is called Sabor. You can make reservations on the app before you board if you would like to eat here. It's a beautiful little restaurant. Now on the other side, there is the Schooner bar. But we're gonna head back down to deck 3 because I'm gonna take you to look at the Platinum Theater. So down here in the Platinum Theater, they have the Broadway shows. When you look at your cruise compass or you're looking at the app, it'll say the Platinum Theater, and this is where the shows are. So that's where you can get the time and what shows on which day. When you walk in, these stairs will go up to the next floor for additional seating. And then here in the front is the handicapped. If you're looking for like the Diamond Plus, Pinnacle, and the Suite, you would have to go up the stairs to deck 4 for that seating. So this is all the seating for the Broadway show. Right now they have Saturday Night Fever. The show was phenomenal. I really highly recommend to go and see it. So now as I turn around, you can see all the different seating in this theater. So you can go up high, you could be on the main level, you could be a little elevated in the back. And here's our stage. Now let's go back and check out the Schooner bar. So here's a piano where they play and sing at night. There's plenty of chairs and tables where you can sit and enjoy each other's company. So here's the rest of the bar with the booze in the back. Now we're going to be leaving the Schooner bar and we're going to be heading over to this casino. This is a pretty large casino for the ship size. There's plenty of slot machines and tables. Let me take you through so you can take a look. So here's some more gaming tables from the casino. They do have a lot of gaming tables in this casino. As you move outside the casino, you'll see the photo gallery and shop. This is where you would purchase your pictures that you had taken throughout the cruise. You can use a little monitor to buy them, or you can actually get them on the app, and this is where you would pick them up if you got the print version. They also have supplies including picture frames and picture books. As we leave here, on the right hand side is Boleros and on the left is a sitting area. Now we are in the dining room. In this dining room, there's many different types of tables with different number of seating. You also have windows and interior tables to eat at. So on the different floors, it would kind of depend what type of seating that you picked. I picked my time dining, so we were down on deck 3. If you have traditional dining, you would be on deck 4 and 5. And this is just one of the 3 dining rooms that you're taking a look at. You can have breakfast in here on sea days and lunch. I enjoyed both and they were both very good. For me, being gluten-free, it was easier for me to go to the dining room to eat than it was, I feel, in my opinion, to go to the Windjammer. I was able just to order what I wanted to eat. They did have options on the menu for that. And then we ate in the My Time dining every night. So as you can see, we're on deck 5. I did this so we could look down to the 2 decks. So that bottom deck is deck 3. That would be like the My Time dining. And then there's deck 4 and deck 5. So these are the 3 dining rooms. It's a beautiful room. So now we're on deck 5. This is Sorrento's Pizza. So this is a pizza shop that you can get pizza from, I think it's 11 a.m. till 2 in the morning. So after the shows, just a heads up, it gets very busy. But you do have different types of pizza. If you want gluten-free pizza, you just tell them that's what you want and they will make you one. You do have to wait 8 to 10 minutes, but they do have that option, and they have drinks here also. So this is the Royal Promenade. This is where all the action takes place. This is where the ice cream place is, and the pizza and the cafe promenade. So now we are on deck 8. Deck 6 and 7 both have just staterooms, but on deck 8 they have the Royal Online, and this is where the loyalty ambassador is. So you can come in here if you need to use your computer and you have the Wi-Fi, and then this is if you have status with the Crown and Anchor Society, this is where you would come and talk to them. There's also staterooms on this floor. So now we are on deck 9. This is where they say the library is. So this is the library. There's not many books, but there is shelves. There are a couple books. This is where you can sit and read and look out onto the Royal Promenade. Now we're on deck 10, and this is the card room. This is where we spent quite a bit of time. We did puzzles, played cards, and just sat and hang out. At night, there's a lot of people in here playing cards, but there's tables and chairs where you could sit and you could read a book in here also. Here on deck 11, they have the fitness center. It's a very large area with lots of space and gym equipment. This is where they hold classes. And now we're gonna go check out all the gym equipment. It's really nice. The gym is at the front of the ship, so when you're doing your exercising, as you can tell, you can have a beautiful view of the ocean. They have lots of treadmills. And they also have weights if you're into doing weights. As you can see, it's very bright with lots of lounge chairs. These are nice lounge chairs because they are covered, so if you're not a fan of the sun, this was a great place to sit and enjoy. And they do have some here out in the sun. What I don't particularly love about the Solarium is that it's not enclosed, so it's all open to the elements. Now we're gonna head over to one of the 2 jacuzzis or hot tubs they have here on the deck in the Solarium area, which this area is for 18 and older, so there's no kids allowed in here. Now we're heading out to the two pools, the sports pool and the main pool. As you can tell, there's lots of lounge chairs in the sunny areas. There are life jackets for kids. There's a towel station, a large TV screen where they view movies at night and during the day for everyone to enjoy. Just one bit of information, one side has a smoking area and one side does not. Right now I'm walking on the one that does not have smoking. As we go down, you can see this is Sprinkles. This is where they have ice cream served on the deck throughout the day. And this is Splashaway Bay. This is for little kids to run through. There's water slides, dumping water. The kids had so much fun when we were walking by checking it out. On the other side of the deck, there is a bar for the adults to get their drinks. As you can tell, they do have water slides for the little kids too to go down. So now we are in deck 12. This is where you're going to find your Adventure Ocean, Teen Lounge, Teen Fuel, Johnny Rockets. So let's go check it out and see what we can find. So we are on the in the middle of the ship, and one side is going to be the Adventure Ocean side, and the other side is going to have the living room, which is for teens. So here's your Adventure Ocean. They have different age groups for each one. So there's not like a 5-year-old with a 13-year-old. So there's 3 and 5-year-olds. And as you can see, the hallway is really cute and fun for kids to want to go. When I went through here, it was closed. I wouldn't want to go when there was kids because I wouldn't want to tape that. But this is kind of what it looks like inside. There's definitely a lot for kids to do on this ship. And I love how they made the hall fun for the kids. So as you come out, there's bank of elevators to get up here. This is the arcade. My daughter said the games were a lot of fun. They played air hockey a bunch of times. And they have tons of arcade games. So they would swipe their card to play these arcade games. So if you do have like a teenager, you may want to try and put a limit on there if you don't want them to spend too much money at the arcade. They do have packages. If you buy maybe $25, they give you some money free on there. So it'd be something to look into if your kids are into playing arcade games. They have skee ball, which is my favorite. Just plenty of games. And there's another part of Adventure Ocean that's for 6 to 8-year-olds, the Explorers. Air hockey, my daughter's favorite. And there's another part of like Adventure Ocean. There's Fuel. Those are for like teenagers. We tried to go in, but it was locked. And Voyagers, so that's an older group of kids. Not like, looks like 9 to 12-year-olds. It's just a fun area for the kids to come and enjoy. And what's really nice is when you leave the arcade, you're right outside Johnny Rockets. There's the living room, that's for teens to come hang out. They have couches and they do mocktails and stuff in there, so it's just fun for the kids to go and enjoy. And Johnny Rockets, there's an extra charge for that, but if you have the beverage package, you could get milkshakes as long as you don't sit in there. You just take them and go. So as we come out to where the pool area is, up on this deck they have the running walk track. So you can run on one side and walk on the other to get yourself a little bit of exercise. As we look down, you can see this is Splashaway Bay with lots of outdoor seating. There's seating up here also. So there's plenty of areas where you can sit and get your tan or enjoy the beautiful sunshine. Just one quick note, when we are at sea, there's actually chairs on both sides. We're in port, we're doing a turnaround day, so there's only chairs on one side. This is an upper view of the two pools, the main pool and the sports pool. As you can tell, again, there's tons of seating everywhere for everyone to sit and enjoy the pool area in the sunshine. It does get busy, so if you really want a good chair, you may have to get out there early. There's hot tubs down there also, or whirlpools, depending on how you word it. So here we're in the front, where if you look down here, this is the adult solarium area. You can see the pool there. And actually on this deck in the very front of the ship, where the spa is, there's actually staterooms that you can stay at. This is another seating area that you can enjoy the outside. It is beautiful up here. You get a great view. So now we walked across the deck and we're going to go upstairs to deck 13. And this is in the front of the ship. You can look down. There's more seating area. There's tons of chairs here. Again, another little place where you can go and enjoy the outside sunshine. And then here in the front of the ship is Liberty Dunes, which is the mini golf area. So you can come up here and play mini golf anytime, day or night. It has a beautiful view out the front of the ship. And then on this side, as we're walking back, again, lots of chairs to sit and enjoy the outside. So now we have reached deck 13. This is where all the excitement is. The perfect storm, flow rider, the sports deck. This is where everything is. It's all clumped together, which is really nice. So you're gonna go out through these doors and walk down this nice little hallway. And this is where we're gonna find all the water slides and the sports court and the flow rider. So when you come out, this is where they play oh, there's the rock climbing wall, that's here too. They have a sports court here where they play pickleball and basketball throughout the day. And then as you walk around, you're going to be heading over to where all the water slides are, the tidal wave and the flow rider, which is in the very back of the ship. So this is a cyclone and a typhoon. That's what the water slides are called. And right here in front of us, that is a flow rider. So that's a surfing simulator. And this is where you head up to get to the top of the slides to come down. As we go over to this side, the one over here is called the tidal wave. And right here in front of us is the rock climbing wall. As we go around, the stairs here in front of us actually go up to the Crown Lounge. That is for Diamond and above members. There is a place to get inside on the next deck to get into that too. It's a nice outdoor seating area for us. And on the opposite side of the ship is the suite lounge, where they have outdoor seating and an indoor suite lounge. So this is deck 14. This is the Viking Crown Lounge. This is where everyone can come and hang out. At night, it's a dance club, but during the day, it's a nice quiet area that's inside that you can sit and enjoy. I really like to sit here for sailaways because looking out the window, it's just a beautiful view. There is a bar here, so you can get drinks. The door over here on the side, this is the Crown Lounge. That is for diamond and above status with the Crown and Anchor Society. This is where they have a DJ at night, and it's a dance club called the Olive and Twist, I'm sorry. And on the other side of this deck is the Suite Lounge. So here are stairs that you can go downstairs, or we're gonna go up to deck 15. This is called the Skylight Chapel. Actually, there was a wedding on our cruise that took place up here. And then they had the little reception after down in the Viking Crown Lounge. So it is possible. And if you do have someone with mobility issues, as you saw on the other side, they do have a chair to bring people up and down because there's no elevator that gets up to deck 15. Now there's bank of elevators and there's more stairs that can bring you downstairs. Over here is the Suite Lounge. This is for grand suites and above. Well, that was a tour of Liberty of the Seas. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give me a like, a subscribe, and ring that notification bell so you know where I'll be next. See you next time. Thank you.